Hey guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Roxanne. We are backstage at Slam Dunk Festival 2021 and the lads from Bury Tomorrow join me now. How are you, gentlemen?
What's up? Very well, thank you. Cheers for having us, man. It's
No,
good to be
of
back.
course. Really good to see you guys. And let's start with that question you're going to get asked a million times today, but let's do it. Let's get out of the way. How's it feeling being back, man? Festivals are back. Live music is back. This is a nice weekend ahead, I think.
I mean, personally speaking, I'm just so grateful to be part of this community again. Just playing live heavy music. I feel that it's it's where we belong. It feels very much at home. Obviously, it is a little weird after the period of time we've had off, but we're just beyond grateful to be back doing what we love.
Yeah, like exactly the same. Like, we spent 14, 15 years of my life playing this. 20,
long time.
This is the first. Hello. This is like the first time we've been back. Like, well, it's the longest I've had off playing live music since I was 13 years old. So, 21 months. This is the first show back. We've done nothing before this. So, it's mad, but like, this weird sense of familiarity.
That's good.
In such like a strange world, it's really, really strange, but it's more than happy to get back to it.
I guess to summarise, it's really great.
Yeah, it's really
We're happy
good.
to be here.
That's positive, isn't it? Imagine if you said the other thing.
Oh, fuck
I mean,
terrible.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
But it's nice to hear kind of slipping back into it because, a lot of bands I've spoken to over the last couple of months, particularly around festivals and stuff, it has taken a minute to kind of shake the cobwebs off a little bit, kind of remember how to do the jobs, as you might imagine. It's been a bit of time. How was that rehearsal been? I guess particularly, we know there's a lineup change, we know all that stuff. How's the adjustment been? How's the rehearsal period been getting ready for this?
Yeah, I mean, for us, like, the rehearsal, it's probably the most amount of rehearsals we've done.
Absolutely.
Right, brilliant.
In the history of our band, which you can kind of imagine because it's the longest period of time and a lineup change. But yeah, I mean, it's been really good. I think that's probably why we're not feeling like we need to shake up the cobwebs, because you've really like done some crazy. I don't know what to do with my hands. I'll do it with you. So for us, we've done so much practice that it's almost like we've done maybe too much practice, and then we're like,
is there such a thing?
I think there might be. Like, we were getting there, and so. But yeah, I mean, that's probably helped us with the nerves and the anxiety, and like we needed to do it, and yeah, I feel good. I feel like we're ready. We did line check today, and it was like, yeah, we felt at home again. So yeah, it was good.
I think that's it. I think in regards to the inevitable change, I don't think there's a single person in the past 2 years that has not undergone change.
Very true.
And
very true.
I think in certain circumstances it's very necessary, but it's also, I think I guess for us as a four, it's back to basics. We're doing this because we love playing heavy music, and regardless of anything, that's why we're so excited to be here and sharing our stamp on this genre, I guess. So
yeah,
we're
absolutely.
excited.
I mean, I guess the other exciting thing is, you share this with so many other bands on the lineup and guests going on tour this year, but you put the album out, and this must be the first. Is it the first time playing tracks off this now?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we played on the last tour we played The Grey, which went down amazingly, and it was like precursor to the album coming out. And yeah, so July last year was when we released Cannibal, and it was our biggest album that we've ever released.
Yeah.
So weird.
Most amount of success we've ever had, and then we didn't play a single live show in the whole time.
So wild.
So yeah, I think it's 1, 2, 3. It's like 4 or 5 songs that have never seen the light of day.
Mad.
So, but and a kind of a blessing though, in all the difference and all the change. Like, that's what's, I think, going to help people perhaps get through this transitional period as a fan of Bury Tomorrow, because they don't have anything to go off.
Right.
They've never seen those songs live, and so actually to see them in what we've got to bring now, which we feel is an amazing opportunity for us, but also our fans to experience the new era of Bury Tomorrow. Like, then they've not got a reference point, so it probably makes it slightly easier for us, and probably slightly easier for our fans as well.
Yeah, very true. Has it kind of changed your perspective on it at all, getting those new songs on their feet? I mean, I guess you'll know more once it's been in front of the crowd, but even just in those rehearsal moments, have you discovered any little intricacies you hadn't maybe spotted before?
I mean, I think for us, like, we've changed our whole set, so like our set is like a lot more cohesive. Like, it used to be like songs, and like we rely off the fact we're not the youngest band out on the game nowadays. We're getting on a bit, and we've got 6 albums worth of material, and so like we relied off that. We have a lot of singles off a lot of albums, so we can just play a set. And I think with this one specifically, we really nodded to the fact we know it's going to be different for people, and actually let's make the whole set different. So we've weaved in, I won't go too much into it, but we've weaved in a lot of the newer sound into the older songs
Oh,
that we're
that's
playing,
interesting.
just to make it cohesive, just to make it feel like an experience. I can't believe I even used that phrase.
I know, mate.
Just to make it an experience, no. But just to give fans, I suppose, a cohesive experience rather than it being that's a lineup change with the songs I already know and love. I want them to look at it in a way that's like, oh wow, okay, this is what Bury Tomorrow are about now, rather than it being sounding a bit juxtaposed, you know?
No, I think that makes a lot of sense, and we can't wait to see it up there. I'll leave you with this, gents. I don't know how much you want to hint, but obviously live shows is going to be the big plan, because I know you're desperate for that. Has there been discussion about what might come next musically as well? It feels like everyone has been at home thinking up ideas in every kind of situation. Has that been the case with you guys as well?
I think it's, I mean, as a songwriter myself, I think it's a case of just, you're always creating something.
Sure.
And it's just we're not in any rush. We're just really embracing this change and really embracing just being back to doing what we love. And I think as a byproduct of that, creativity will find us eventually. It's already always kind of, we're having a bit of a flirt, you know what I mean? But it's inevitable. I think, as long as this band will, be a thing, it's got to happen. So, yeah.
I think we're a band that likes to work hard. We've never been a band that shied away from work, and we want to work hard, and what comes from that is putting ourselves through the next fire, which is perhaps new material, and and that will be the next test, and that will be everybody's kind of that's you have certain parts with being in a band. You've got live sets where people can judge whether you can do what you can do on record and whether they like you or they don't. Obviously you go through things like lineup changes or the pandemic. Hopefully we don't go through one of them again, but you go through things like that where people make a decision, am I still into that? And and there has to be an element of growth with all things, and so with the band, musically we need to respect that growth, and we need to recognize that for the next record, and then not completely change our style, but definitely think about it a little bit more than we ever have, I think.
Sure.
So yeah, exciting times. We're just
Very
happy to be back,
times. No, really exciting times ahead. I'll let you guys get off. Enjoy the show today, or the experience, whatever we want to call it.
You fucking shot, you said it
Bury
so
Tomorrow
early.
experience.
It's coming, and we'll catch up again soon, all right? Good to see you,
Thanks
boys.
for having us,
Nice
man.
one.